When we're powerful, we are not followers. We are not going along with the social constructs. We are making our own rules, making our own life, being the ruler of our own life.
Do just what you want.
Let's go.
Throughout this past year, most of us have experienced the unsettling feeling of being trapped. 2020 has brought up a reevaluation of how we are living and why. Despite the travel industry suffering majorly during this time, the mobile home business is doing better than ever. I've witnessed tons of people sell all their stuff, move out of their house, get a van or an RV, and hit the road. I've been dreaming about life on the road for a while now. My social media feed is flooded with van lifers paving the way. But when I came across a woman living in a purple RV known as Queen Tasha, she immediately caught my attention. So I asked if she'd let me spend 24 hours with her to experience how she lives her life. She said yes and came to my neighborhood to scoop me up and take me on a little adventure. This is my day with Queen Tasha. So much for having us.
Welcome to the Purple Palace.
The Purple Palace.
The Purple Palace. So this is a Purple Palace. It's purple on the outside and purple on the inside. It was the vibe I was going with for this RV project, and I love the color purple because it's a significance of royalty and love and abundance. So
I see a lot of gold too.
Yeah.
So purple
golds. I realized that I have a thing for leopard print, so there's that too. But
same. I love any cheetah, leopard, animal print. Did you paint all of this yourself?
Yeah, I've done pretty much everything in here myself. So yeah, I'll show you around. Right now everything's in drive mode or travel mode. Have a stove, 4-burner stove, oven. Then you got the sink. This little thing pops up too. So this is the bathroom. This is what it looks like in travel mode. That's my self-built compost toilet. I have a video that I made about that.
How easy is it to go to the bathroom and shower in the RV?
It's simple just because I've been doing it for so long.
Right.
There's just different ways that I use it based on how I'm plugged in or not. So when I'm boondocking, I don't shower as much. I do more wash-ups because it's collecting water in a tank that I have to dump.
Has living this lifestyle made you way more conscious of waste?
Oh, before I started this is like the birth of that lifestyle. Like I've been doing zero waste, low waste, or conscious of your waste for a couple of years now. So this is like an evolution of that. Like this made sense also for having a lower footprint and being more conscious of your waste and your usage, because when you're doing this lifestyle, you have to be very conscious of that stuff. As an example of one thing that I do to reduce waste is I have a towel for everything. So I stopped using toilet paper like 4 years ago and switched to just washcloths.
How does that work?
Like I dry myself, you know, pat myself dry when I pee, and then when I poop, I rinse it off. Usually I don't have to, like people that have a lot of it's because their bowel system is not, you know, it's supposed to like be free. Like you shouldn't have too much mess behind once you're releasing yourself. But anyways, you just rinse it off, and I just put it in my little dirty clothes bucket, and then I wash it. And everything's gonna get washed. That's the thing that people forgot about. It's like, well, what do you do? I'm like, it's all gonna get washed. And those specific towels, I cut off the corner of the washcloth so that I know that that one's a butt towel versus the other ones.
You gotta make sure you know what's the butt towel.
Yeah.
You don't want to be mixing any of that up.
When I have food scraps, I put them in a separate bin from the trash that's covered for composting reasons, but also to keep this type of live trash separate from this so I don't attract bugs. Bugs are your worst enemy in RV life. They infiltrate and then they try to conquer.
Why is it important for you to build all of these things in your lifestyle that reduce waste?
It aligns with my connection to nature. Like I had a huge like awakening, and that awakened me to like caring more about the planet. I started with recycling, and then I just have slowly incorporated different habits. Compost toilet is one thing, using rags. I didn't do all this all at once. I didn't do it for RV life. I'm doing it because I care about the planet.
How long have you been on the road for?
Since May, and I left from Florida.
How has it been on the road during a pandemic? Because obviously you're having to choose nature experiences over visiting cities because stuff is closed.
Right. That's good and bad. Like, there have been a few things that I feel like maybe I missed out on just because it was closed, but I've still had such the best trip. There's so much free stuff in nature to do. There's so many things to do if you're okay with being by yourself and having fun by yourself. I've been documenting this whole trip just to show people, like, you're not in jail. You have the freedom to come and go as you please. I'm kinda in my own space. I'm just moving my house.
Should we hit the road?
Yeah.
Has it been hard to figure out how to drive the RV?
No, I've driven big vehicles before. I was a truck driver for 26-foot box trucks.
Oh my God.
And this is 26 feet. My last RV was a 34-foot RV, so it was way bigger than this.
Wait, so you had an RV before this?
This is my second RV. I've been doing RV life for like a little over 2 years, but I've been traveling this time.
Guys, my brother's song is out, road song. I had to play it because we're on the road and it's the perfect song for our RV adventure.
Chasing the headlights like I chased you up. Play like a record, my favorite one. I don't know where we're going yet. I don't know where we're going to.
Hi, Santa! Your brand is Queen Tasha. Why is that? Like, why did you decide on that being what you want to identify as?
When I was going through my spiritual awakening, the creation of Queen Tasha was the rediscovering of myself, rediscovering of my power, and just owning this mindset. It reminds me that I am powerful. It reminds me that I am a woman and I am enough. Queen just, it commands respect.
I love you owning that queen title because recently I have been trying to step into that energy of being powerful, standing in my power. I love seeing other women own that title. Like, yes, we are queens. We're here
all queens
to serve.
We're all
you know?
queens.
I'm being crowned.
Queen Sky and Queen Tasha in the building.
I feel different now.
The queens unite and we take over the world. What are you doing today, Sky?
I'm taking over the fucking world. Yes. What are you doing today, Tasha?
Same fucking thing.
Let's go. Make way for the queens. Move, cars. Hello.
Look, there's surfers down there.
They wave to me.
Oops. Don't do this at home, kids.
Ooh, this is not good.
Hold on, let me get you.
It's too windy for a crown.
There we go. Okay. So I like to come to the sea to honor Yamaya. She's an African goddess of the sea. There's many different orishas and I just identify with her. This is where I like to just come and breathe and just channel the energy of the sea. The sea is infinite. It's abundant and it's ever flowing and it's self-replenishing. I still blow myself away with the fact that I'm like, I left from Florida and I'm in California right now. When I pulled up to PCH and I watched this first sunset on the Pacific Ocean on the west coast of the country, it was mind-blowing because I'm just like, I made it here. Like I'm here. I was dreaming this and now it's my reality. It's so crazy to me. It's also not a surprise to me. I'm one of those people, if I'm gonna say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. I'm the first person in my family to graduate from college. I'm the first person in my family to live away from home, live on my own. The way I live my life is not my expected outcome. When you revel in your manifestation, like when you sit back and you're like, oh shit, I did that. I said that. And I made it happen and I did that, you know, and you're living it and it's just like, okay, what's next? Like it really sets in stone the definition of freedom. Let's take a couple deep breaths in through our nose and out. And I just want you to think in your mind an intention that you want to set for yourself, or a blessing or prayer or thank you or gratitude. And then you want to take that thought, that intention, and you want to release it. So just send that intention into the water. I love this. This is so awesome.
Is it hard to cook on the road?
I prefer to make my own stuff than to stop and get stuff because it's so hard for me to make healthy choices when I'm out. And I notice a difference in my skin and my gut and all that stuff. This is my tea and herb stash. So I'm an self-proclaimed herbalist. I really got into holistic healing and all that stuff, wanting to change my relationship with food, but also getting rid of depression. Everything stems from our gut health. It has been linked that what goes on here affects up here. I have like a stock of just different things. I put on here what their properties are. That's also part of my heritage, like being half Guyanese, like, and that country is very connected to nature. So I learned some of this kind of a little bit from my grandmother. So I'm like reconnecting to that.
This looks so good. Oh, it smells so good. Oh my God, yum. Thank you so much for making me dinner.
You're welcome. I love to cook and I love to share and break bread with people. It's a way to show gratitude. Yeah.
I'm amazed you made this gourmet meal in an RV.
Woohoo. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Blessings, blessings, blessings.
It's so good. Thank you, Tasha.
You're welcome.
This is literally so good. We are going to turn the cameras off. Also give Caitlin her meal. Shout out Caitlin. Give me that. Shout out Caitlin who's shooting this video and crushing it. And you need to sit down with us and eat.
Ooh, yeah.
Thank God. When the night comes, do you feel safe as a solo female traveler?
I have precautions that make me feel safe, but I don't worry about those things because I don't want to attract those things, but I'm aware that those things can happen, but at the same time I'm not focusing on that. My gut tells me, you know what I'm saying? My gut tells me, and the more that I follow my instinct, the better I can sleep peacefully. I have primitive weapons. I don't have a gun. I'm not opposed to guns, but I don't feel like I need one right now. But I have knives and tasers and I've made and a baseball bat and you know, things like that, and I know how to take care of myself as well. Don't come for me. Like, you don't want to feel the wrath of the lion. The queen is ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for the Hunger Games. When you live without fear, doesn't mean you're not scared of things. It just means you don't let those things that scare you stop you from living life. Take these little things. Put that there. That makes a base. Cushions come down. And then let me
This literally just transformed me.
yeah.
I am so excited to sleep. Thank you for making this bed for me.
Yes. All right. Night-night.
Good night. Tasha's been up. She's already done all sorts of things. I've been sleeping.
This is part of RV life. You get up, you do what you want when you want. There's no schedule. There's no
This is
deadline.
so nice to not have a schedule. Wait, why is this even here? This is the portal. During your travels, how often are you just coming upon random cool things like this?
It's happening more often now that I'm traveling more frequently and testing out new spots and stuff like that. I'm Dora the Explorer. All right, let's do some movement.
Slow down, it's been twisted round now. Never been shaped like this. Found a new abyss, and it's scary. Glass eyes look right through me. Sense was
Nothing is too good to be true. Nothing is too wonderful to happen. With the universe as my source, nothing amazes me. I give freely and fearlessly into life, and life gives me back with fabulous increase. Blessings come in expected and unexpected ways, and the universe provides for me in wondrous ways, and I am grateful, and so it is.
I'm the queen of California.
For some people, this year was awful. And I understand that. I empathize with that. You know, I sympathize and empathize. I've struggled with depression all my life. And so I could have easily went back down that way. But I chose not to. For me, I'm like, I'm healthy. I'm loved. I am abundant. And I believe that. And through that, I'm attracting things that allow me to have that.
I'm free from the rent race. I'm free from the rat race. I'm free from like, you know, I can make choices for my life not based on the system. That's freeing.
When we're powerful, we are not followers. We are not going along with the social constructs. We are making our own rules, making our own life. You have to lead yourself, no matter what's going on.